Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Adim, and today I just finished recording my Get Bounty series. So if you want to see a coaching video on Shanks and Sanji, then check that out. But today I'm gonna be doing a video on why you guys might be stuck in the rank A, B, maybe even C. I doubt someone's stuck in C, but maybe you are. Um, and why you're not in S minus, S, or S plus, because I'm not a great player by any means. In fact, pretty bad now. I don't know why this glitch is happening, but I'm an S player. I've been an S player for some time now. Um, Before, when the game first came out, I didn't have time to play much, so I was usually in B and A. And there are a few things I've learned, and I really wanted to make this vid. Um, when I started a new account for this boss battle, I wanted to try out this glitch is really annoying. I wanted to try out a new account, see what happens, and I actually got Smoker to level 90. Now you might say, wow, if you're an S player, then that new account should be in S as well. Like, I shouldn't be losing. But the thing is, I am, because there are actually a lot of other level 90s and level 100s in this rank. Now I'm not losing often. In fact, I'm almost always winning. But the fact that there are level 100s still stuck in this rank with good support means that there are some things and some mistakes that people are doing in game, and those things I feel like could be resolved by watching coaching series, by discussing, by watching other YouTubers gameplay and things like that. And the main things really about why you're stuck in S is probably because you don't notice, or you don't really focus on when the enemy dodges, as in you don't you know the enemy dodged, but it doesn't affect you, right? When the enemy dodges, you wanna, like, that's the best time to kill them. You wanna start your combo, you wanna use skills, especially use your skills when they dodge. And you don't save your dodges. Like, you might dodge into them to use a skill and then get hit, or you might dodge during a combo and still get hit by the last hit, or you might just dodge in the middle of a game and like in the middle of a fight, and then now you don't have a dodge for when they're going to use their skills. For example, a lot of people, they use their dodge to escape Zoro's combos, the floof 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 Zoro. So when you're doing that, you're just giving him a guaranteed skill kill, because you could just dodge his floof floof floofs by just walking like that. And you only want to use your skills, your dodges, to get away from skills, unless the combo is going to kill you, basically, because a combo is not often going to kill you. It might, but usually no, and the skill is more deadly. So yeah, you want to save your dodges. It's a lot about dodging. Also, real quick about dodging, guys, during a fight, do not try to attempt to capture the point. Sorry about the cam, by the way. My camera is really bad, my laptop also, so it's going to be very laggy. But this is going to be a small segment. During a fight, do not attempt to capture the flag, because once you're capturing the flag, a lot of people do this, is that you're in the fight and you'll go for a flag, right? Because you'll say when they're close to you, you'll dodge. But the thing is, you don't want to waste the dodge. You're forcing yourself to waste the dodge there. So they could bait it. Literally at this rank, like at my rank, I literally see enemies doing that, and I just walk up to them. I don't attack. I don't throw out a skill. I just walk up to them, and they will dodge, because they will think I'm gonna attack, or they have to. Like, what are they gonna do? Just assume I won't attack? So in a way, you even have to, even if you know they're not gonna attack, and you just kind of have to. So never do that. Also, another thing I wanted to add real quick is about matchups. Guys, you gotta know your matchups. You gotta know who enemies to take on and which enemies not to. And that comes with experience and by playing every character in the game as you pull them, and you can test them in the Survive 100 mode, see what they can do, and watch gameplay on YouTube on different characters and see what they do, and try to get into the mind of those players and see what they could do against you. So if you're against Crocodile, for example, and you're playing a range character, well, then you know that once he uses his long attack thing, that you don't even need to dodge because it locks onto you. So once you just walk away, then as he uses it, you just gotta go away, and you could just spam him from range, and he can't do anything to you, right? And once he dodges, you could use your long range skills and just knock him out or deal a lot of damage. And you gotta know the matchups like that. You gotta know, for example, that if you're playing against a Luffy, that he's gonna be very fast, right? Any Luffy in the game is really fast, so their combos are very deadly, and they could hit and they could stop your skills. So you want to know, but you also might want to say, hey, my skill is faster than that guy's skill. So even if I see him skill, I could use my skill to cancel his skill. So for example, Boa's thing or Moria's thing or whoever, like you gotta know which characters you're gonna be good at dealing with and how to deal with them, and that comes with playing. So yeah, just wanted to add that. Enjoy the rest. But also, a lot of people use just skills like when enemies are staggered, when their teammates use their skills, and things like that. You just can't afford to do, guys. You can't, absolutely cannot afford to just waste the skill. It like best case you save, you waste 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds, but oftentimes some skills are 30 seconds to a minute long, and you can't just afford to waste that much time, guys. You just can't. This glitch, holy shit, what is this? Can it go? Okay, and another thing is combo canceling. Okay, we'll get away from here. This is disgusting. Combo canceling is something where a lot of people don't do, and it's not that hard to do, but it takes a lot of discipline, because when you tap an attack, the second you tap it twice, you're already doing the second part of the attack, right? And oftentimes, let's say a character with a three hit combo, what's gonna happen is that you might put them down, and maybe you don't want to put them down. So what you could do is just tap the attack button twice. So you attack boom boom, and then tap it twice again, so boom boom, and then you can combo a skill with that. And that way you're just like in a constant cycle of combos, so you're constantly dealing damage, but they're not on the floor and they're not staggered. So when you combo with their skill, you just kill them. Which, guys, in the next Bounty Fest, which I'm gonna upload soon, I'm gonna be going in more detail about this, because the person that sent me the clip actually does that a lot, and it's really effective. And a lot of people don't do that. Now, you don't really need to do that. That's just like something to get you to the highest levels. Like to get to S-, you just don't need to do that. Just focus on the things I've mentioned above. Okay, and I forgot to mention this. I thought I did, but when I was reviewing my vid, I actually realized I didn't, so I had to cancel my upload. And it's important to check out the minimap. So, and this is something people don't do. And I mean, when I say they don't do it right. As in, you look at the minimaps to see, but what information can you take from the minimap? Like, obviously, the obvious thing is, hey, someone's flanking. Yay, let's go stop him from the flank, right? In my last Get Bountied video, while I don't think it was the player's job to go and defend that flag, I thought he did, because he was looking at the minimap, but turns out he didn't, so it was kind of weird. Always make sure you check the minimap for a flanker, but that's only why you should look at the minimap. Another big reason is to know where you should go. Let's say you're playing a runner, right? You should always look at the minimap, because you might see that, hey, I would take this route to flank, but oh, look at that, there are two enemies there, so I'm not gonna look, I'm not gonna go there. And so you start strategizing for another plan. Or you might look above to see that someone died on the enemy team, and so you go like, hey, okay, I know they're gonna spawn next to their spawn. Can I capture the flag before they reach it? If not, you don't. You know, you can take a lot. Actually, the whole strategy of capturing a flag as a runner, you can't play properly without always looking at the minimap. If not, you want to look at the minimap more than the game itself. That's what I do when I play Swimsuit Nami. I need to know every position of every teammate, enemy in the map, and then I can focus on where I should go. If you're a defender and you're defending a point, but you're absolutely useless defending that point, maybe for a whole minute you're just standing on a point that no one's coming close to, well then move. See where the fights are going and defend the point closest to that fight. If you're sitting there as a defender, technically you're not doing anything wrong, because you're just standing on a point defending it, but you're letting your teammates die, you're not tanking some hits for them, and yeah, you know, like as an attacker, it's attacker in general, you don't need to strategize that much. You see an enemy, you attack, but still, it's always helpful to know where your teammates are, where your enemies are, where is there a 2v1, who can I assist, who's by himself, and there's a lot you could learn from the minimap. So don't just see the minimap as just a beautiful thing out there. if you guys played COD, I don't know if COD still has the UAV and the spy plane, but back when I used to play, I always had those on because whenever I get 3 kills and get those, we suddenly have huge information on where the enemies are. So in that game, it was important. In this game, you always know where the enemies are. So yeah, please guys, look at the mini map. Yeah, and back, enjoy the rest. But something even bigger than just mistakes in game that could be resolved with things is your team, your support, your medals, and your builds. And we'll go one by one, right? By team, I mean, like, let's take my team, for example, right? I went for an all blue team. And if I look at, I wanted to play as pure runners. So I look at my team, right? So I want to focus on runners. Now I look at my Nami, who I got to level 94 with fragments, and I look at my other runners that are blue, and I have Miss All Sunday. Now Miss All Sunday I think is really good, but I just can't maximize her potential. Like, I play really bad with Miss All Sunday. So what can I do to not play Miss All Sunday? Well, it's to focus on Nami. But at the last 10 seconds of a game, or 20 seconds, when I can't wait for 10 seconds, I just Chopper, even though he's not high level, just because he could heal my team, and he could give me a speed boost, which could make a difference in the last 10 seconds of a game. But oftentimes, I'm just going to be playing with Nami. So what do I want to do now that I know that my team is going to be blue? I want a lot of blue supports. And so I put as many blues as I can. I put all my blue characters. Oftentimes you might have higher level other color characters that you want to put instead of just blues. But yeah, you want to focus on having good support for your characters, as in try to focus the colors. So if you have a green team, like a green character with a red character, or a green character with a blue character, you want your supports to be half green, half blue, to focus on both. Maybe 6 greens, 4 blue if your green is your main, things like that. But that's like simple team building, and Shinx actually has guides on the more important part of this, which is medals. Now, a lot of people just don't focus on medals. Guys, you need medals. Like, look at my Nami, right? If I go to my medals, 9-9, and I don't want to build Nami on attack because she's a runner, and I just want her to survive more, so I have full defense, full HP. Like here, 2 defense and HP, 2 defense and HP. And when I get a third thing, I'm gonna put the Drake medal to get trio combos. And something people don't do as well is focus on combos. Like, if I go here, or equip medals, I get Worst Generation, Captain, and Island of Women. I don't know why it's called Island of Women, but I think that's the thing where Luffy ends up. That's like, not, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, Sabodi, Captain, and Worst Generation. Now Drake has those 3 traits as well. So what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna, just because I comboed my tags, I'm gonna have more damage dealt when I'm losing. I'm gonna boost speed. I'm gonna boost capture speed by 14, and I'm gonna boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 14. And now when I get her to 6 and I add Drake, all this is gonna increase to 20%. So that's really good. But also, I want traits of unique medals that could help my character. So this guy, Hawkins, when you KO an opponent, reduce the cooldown of skill 1 by 6. So if I get the finishing blow, which is easy because I have a bunny blaster that shoots from far, boop, 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 and whatever. If I just get the final blow, I get my first skill faster, which means I could heal faster and go back to my 70% and above faster. But also, the other guy, Apu, when your strength is more than 70%, boost capture speed by 6%, which Nami already has a boost capture speed by 50 when you're above 70%. So this works really well together. So at least to me, this is a great combo for Nami. And you know, I just look at what I have, and I check the medals, and I saw which combos well with Apu, and Hawkins did, and Drake will after. So I focus on that. But a lot of people focus on their main team, but forget their supports. Guys, in your supports, you need to have as many high-level medals as possible. Look at my Crocodile. I got him to 6-star with fragments, and look at that, 988. If I go to my second character, which is this Luffy, I go and I check it out. I have 888. If I go to my other characters, they often have 99. So here, Dofi and Jinbei, 99. They don't need to combo well, actually. You just need to have 9-star traits. They don't need to combo together. I just like to put them just in case I use them. So 9-9 here. So all my supports also have 9-9. Literally all of them have 9-9. Sometimes they have 8s, but usually they usually try to make 9-9s. And the reason that is because I want to increase my support, but also I need to increase their levels. So here's just some random thing I found out. Brook and Moria combo together. So yeah, you just want to put as many 9-9s as possible because you'll get as many maximum supports. But also, guys, you want to max the skills of your support. So I don't do that just because I don't have enough material for all my supports. But like the free event characters that you get to 6-star, like the free Sanji, the free Robin that you get to 6-star, they're great supports because you have them at 6-star. You can put 3 medals, and when you upgrade their skills, they don't require as much as these characters, like the 4-stars that from the gacha. So you can get them to 4-4 pretty easily, and suddenly that's an even bigger boost. So like let's take my ace, right? Oh fuck. I want to find my Sanji. So okay, my Sanji, if I put him, he without any medals is better than my level 60 what do you call it, ace, because he's 6-star, because my skills are at 4-4, and that's without medals, and I could equip 3 medals onto him. So you get my point, guys. Free characters that we get from events, don't neglect them. You can actually use them amazingly for support. They're really, really good. Like, what are the odds that if you're looking at this video that you have a full team of full supports, right? So you want to focus on that. Medals we discussed, and builds. I'll link Shing's video onto combos of things you could use. I still didn't get to watch it yet, but I'm sure he's done a great job, and I'm gonna watch it to combo my other maybe medals that I didn't know I could combo together. And he explains also, I believe, why they work together. So check that out, guys, because that's a really, really good video on combos. So yeah, guys, make sure you focus on your team, because I'm done. I don't want to see level 100s and level 90s stuck in B. And there are so many Zoros in B+, in A-, in A. Like, guys, you can easily be an S- with a level, like Happy, who is in the Discord, he has a level 81 Zoro in S+, and is known as one of the best players in the game, at least in the Discord server. So, you know, like, you don't need to have level 100s to be in the highest ranks, and if you're using that as an excuse to not let you go there, you're probably like me, you're just a bad player. But even me, who's a bad player, can get to high ranks because I focus on these things. I try to make a decent team, try to make I power up my supports, I focus on that, and try to make it so that I don't get one shot by everything, even though I do. And I try to just play my role properly. Also, that's the last thing I'm going to cover in this video, play my role properly. If I'm a runner, I'm going to capture flags, unless I'm Zoro or I'm Law. Those two can kind of not. Kizaru as well, kinda, but you know, Kizaru is very good at going to flags, so he can capture, but he can also deal damage. Maybe timeskip Brook, who doesn't have much about capturing, he could also focus on dealing damage. But mostly, if you're a runner, you want to focus on what that runner does. Whether it's Nami, who captures flags faster all the time, so you go capturing flags and try to stay at high HP. Whether it's the other Nami, if you're losing, you try to capture more points. Whether it's what do you call it? Miss All Sunday was the same thing as Nami. No matter what, you want to focus on capturing flags and play the role that's best suited to that trait. If you're a DPS, try to see what you do. Do you deal more damage when you're by yourself? Then go play by yourself and focus on dealing damage. Don't go trying to capture the back flag or the fourth flag. Like, focus on just killing. That's your role. Your role is to deal damage. As a defender, focus on 2 flags and try to defend them. Like, you can easily fill up their gauge, and whenever an enemy attacks, you just kill him. Focus on your roles, guys. I know it sounds obvious, but there are so many defenders that just leave the point, or just go like, hey, I'm defending this one. Well, then fuck that point, dude. No. That's your job. Your job is to kill those people. Like, the attackers, sure, but as a defender, you want to at least be defending 2 points and trying to stay in a position that in between both, so you can get to both of them equally as fast if a Nami, for example, shows up to capture it or something like that. And so, yeah, guys, these are simple tips I decided to make. You know, a lot of people are stuck in these ranks. It's not the best video ever out there, but just some things that some people need to hear to get to S rank. Like, a lot of people I'm playing against in B+, they have the same things. They have 9-star medals. They have level 100 characters, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing here? So yeah, guys. That being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this helped a bit. If not, well, too bad. With that being said, peace.